Let's go, TikTok. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Today we're going to make as many coin rings as I can. I've got one order that is 90% silver quarters. Two of them are Alabama. One of them is Maryland. And if I finish those three, I will work on this 1900 Morgan dollar. This one's going to be tail side out. He wants to have In God We Trust on the outside. I think that's a good choice. But for now, we're going to start with this one. A 90% silver Maryland quarter. And if you guys watching have never seen me before, I'm Coin Ring Maker from coinringmaker.com. Bam! You can take a screenshot of that real quick if you want to visit the website later. There's a 50% off clearance sale going on right now till the end of October. You can also shop through the gold chain at the bottom of the screen or the link in my profile. Now that we got all that fun stuff out of the way, let's get started. So the first thing we do when we are making a quarter into a ring is punch a hole in the middle of it. That's what this tool right here is for. So let's get to it. So this has a kind of a cone shape on the inside of it. So as we tighten this down, it's going to auto center the coin right in the middle. That's exactly what we need to get a good coin ring. Now, if anybody has any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. If you're enjoying the live so far, make sure to tap that screen. Currently got 170 likes. I'm going to go ahead and hammer this through. Get my phone out of the way so I don't hit it. I like to use this plastic mallet because if you use a regular hammer, you've got metal on metal, and that'll mess up your punch. So this plastic's a good way to go. It takes all the beating, and this thing lasted a lot longer than I thought it would. Nice and easy. This has a really symmetrical center punch. I like it a bunch. Alright, so we're just going to set that in here. And check out our punched quarter. 870 likes. Thank you guys very much. If you haven't hit that follow button yet, go ahead and give me a follow. There is our quarter. This has a really nice wreath kind of design. Makes a nice ring. Actually, both of these quarters have kind of a nice floral wreath design on the end result, so it should be good. Now that we've got our hole punched, if you look at the inside edge right here, it's actually pretty sharp. You can see it's a little rough. So what we're going to do is take a deburring tool. I have been rearranging my office a little bit. For any longtime viewers, you might see me go into some different places. If that's true. What's up, Savage? Let them know there's a 50% off clearance sale until the end of October for a bunch of stuff. Yeah, it's a pretty good punch. It's pretty good. I like it. So now we're going to cut away at that inside edge and smooth it out. This is called a deburring tool. You can find these at hardware stores. And this is kind of the slow, boring part, so if you guys wouldn't mind just tapping the screen, see if we can get to 1,000 likes before I finish cutting this. Cleaning that inside edge. Tell you what, it is chilly here today. It's giving me a little bit of sniffles. Got one side cleaned up pretty good. We're going to flip the coin over and do the other side. And I'll go ahead and show you a little comparison. See how nice and smooth that is? Over here, we still got a little bit of roughness, so I'll just clean that up real quick. And all these quarter coin rings are going to be size 5.5. That should be pretty good. What am I making? We are making a silver quarter into a ring. Alright, now is the part where we get to play with a little bit of fire. What we're going to do is anneal this coin. It's going to soften the metal up, make it easier to fold and shape into a ring. It also makes it less brittle, so the chances of it splitting are reduced quite a bit. Yeah, I've gotten that before. Kind of a Bob Ross vibe. I'll take it. Everybody loves Bob Ross. Just making some happy little coin rings. Happy little torch. Our happy little flame here. It'll be our little secret. Let's see. Move this over a little bit so we can get a better look at that quench. I should play on it more. There we go. We'll dry this off real quick, and then we're going to hop over to the 1-ton arbor press. Yeah, 2,200 likes. Very nice. See if I missed anything in the chat here. No. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. And if you'd like to check out my sale, there's 50% off a bunch of stuff till the end of October. You can shop through the link on my profile. And we're rocking a spoon and a pocket knife. Hot damn. I bet it took a while. I bet it did. Hop over here. Hop, hop, hop. To the 1-ton arbor press. Have I done Morgan dollars? Yes. I'm actually going to work on Morgan dollar after I finish these quarters. It's one of my favorites. Thank you, Savage. You're a good mod. I do appreciate you. Will any of the lettering show? Yes, I try and keep as much of the detail on the coin as possible. It also shows on the inside and outside. Thank you very much. Let me see if we can prop this up a little bit here. This is called a doming block, so it's a bunch of like half hemispheric circles. It's going to help us get a nice even fold. On top we have a ball bearing, and I'm going to make sure we've got the state side facing down, because that's what we want on the outside of the ring. And we'll just give it a good fold here. Perfect. And you can see we still got very nice detail. And once we get it the right size and shape, we're gonna clean it up and it's gonna be nice, pretty silver again. What size can I get with a Morgan dollar? I think the lowest I have on there is a size 8, and I've gone up to an 18. So I've got a pretty good range. If what you're looking for is outside of that range, let me know what size you're looking for, and I can probably get it to work unless it's like a size 3 or something. I don't know if I can go that small. Yeah. When I first got this arbor press, I didn't think it would be very useful, but it's actually like, it's my workhorse. It is a very useful tool. We're gonna drop this down here. So now we've got it in a 17-degree folding die. I don't know if you can see that. Legacy brand tools. But we're gonna take a 17-degree cone and just finish folding it. And the reason I don't do this just by itself is because it gets really wonky if you go from just like a flat coin with a hole in it to this. So this doming block and ball bearing really help to get a more even fold on the ring. Have I done any gold coins? Yes. I've done a 1/4 ounce gold American Eagle, and I have another one available on my website right now. If you're looking to get a gold coin ring, but it's not the one I have, you can hit me up through the get a quote button on my profile, and we can get cracking on that. No size 13. The Morgan silver dollars are usually about 12 millimeters thick. That's how wide the band is. I measured it yesterday because somebody else was asking. Yeah, I can do the date. So on these state quarters, the date is kind of on what I would say is the bottom of the coin, but you can still see it here. And on like Washington quarters, it's very prevalent on the front of the ring. Try and get a better focus on these details here. So since we worked on this a little bit, it has work hardened because we folded it. So I'm going to clean up this cut edge, make sure that's nice and smooth. Morgans are big coins, so why not make them good sized? Here's an example of a finished Morgan. This one has some faded gold plating on it. So yours would be silver. This one was kind of an experiment, but you can do it with the date facing out like this. Or you can do it with the tail side out and get In God We Trust on it. Looks pretty good. Yeah, so the bigger the coin, the thicker the band. So you can see the 1/4 band is quite a bit thinner. This one here is a $1/2, so that's kind of medium, and then the Morgan is pretty good. Yeah, I've got some copper Bitcoin rounds that I can make into rings. I'm not sure if I have any silver ones. I should get some. I have a few Morgan dollars on hand. Or you could send me one if you'd prefer to do that. If you want to send me the coin, you need to go through the get a quote button on my profile. And if you want to shop the ones I have, go to the website link on my profile. And they're 50% off right now. So until the end of October, it's a good time to get one. Oh, I didn't anneal it. That's what I was missing. I was like, I know I'm skipping something. Is there anything I can make in a size 15.5? Morgan silver dollars, piece dollars, and any 1 ounce silver round, like fine silver. I have quite a few designs available in 1 ounce rounds. If you want to check my prices, just go to the website linked on my profile. That'll take you right to my shop. You're welcome to leave if you're not having a good time. There's like 500 other people who are enjoying my work, bro. Good job, Savage. You get them. Give this a quick quench. Dry it off. Do I use tungsten? No, I work on fine copper, fine silver, 90% silver, and copper clad, and gold. And all my rings are sorted by the type of metal that they're made out of on the website. This is a ring stretcher. So what we're going to do here is just stretch this ring until the top of it kind of mates with the stretcher. This is really just to get a nice shape on it. So there we go, we've got it matched up right with the top. So we can go back over to the arbor press. Well, thanks for watching. I appreciate your support. Some people just get bored easily. Can't help that. Some people also want to be the center of attention when other people are doing cool stuff. Which is like, I mean, there's a time and a place for it. And this ain't it, man. So now I'm just reducing this ring. We're gonna make it smaller and smaller and smaller on each side. Try and do it nice and even. We gotta get this down to a 5.5. It's been a while since I made a ring this small. So we'll go ahead and check our size. And we're still at just under a size 7, so we got a ways to go. If you guys haven't hit that follow button yet, go ahead and give me a follow if you're enjoying my work. I've also got a 50% off clearance sale till the end of October on our website, coinringmaker.com. It's coming along really nicely. This looks really good. If you'd like to learn how to do what I do, I have a YouTube channel called Coin Ring Maker. You can find that by tapping the YouTube button on my profile or just searching Coin Ring Maker on YouTube. I also have a recommended tool list on my website, coinringmaker.com. That might help you track down the tools you need to get started. I know when I started it was pretty difficult to find the tools I needed. We gotta go to a little bit of a smaller die here. So I want to see if this one will work. Go over to this die. We'll just reduce it just a little bit in here so it'll fit in that other one. I don't particularly like to use this reduction die. It's just not as smooth as these. But sometimes there's just a little bit of kind of like a, what's the press I'm used to saying? Yeah, it's just a 1-ton arbor press. Still a little over. How much did I spend on the tools and presses? When I started, I spent about $250 on tools. At this point, I probably spent a couple thousand, but I've been doing this for 3 years, and I've got some pretty specific specialty tools now that aren't exactly necessary, but make things go a lot easier. We're really close. My phone will not focus very well, but it's just above a 5.5, just a little bit more. And we'll get there. What's on the end of the arbor press? This is Delrin plastic, so it's just really hard plastic, and it's got a little bit like a little magnet on there, so it sticks. And that's just because this surface is really rough and it can mess up the detail and scratch up the ring. So this is a little buffer I put on there to keep the detail nice and crisp. If you look at the reeded edge here, before I had that thing, this would get really messed up and kind of flattened out, but when I use it, I get to keep that really nice reeded edge detail on there. It's been a lot of trial and error trying to figure out how to do this right. How's it going, Mr. Rush? If anybody else has any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. I'm just trying to lock this right in at 5.5. Sometimes I have to do stretch and reduce until we're right on it. So there's 5.5 right there. So this is my favorite part. Now we get to take this ring and clean it up. Get a good look at it before we do so. So it's still got a bunch of fire scale from when we annealed it. That's going to be the first thing we knock off of there. For that, I like to use steel wool, but really, really fine steel wool. So that looks like this. And we're just going to rub that fire scale off there and bring that shine back to it. Well, thank you very much. I'm going to blow my nose real quick so I don't just keep sniffling. Didn't see a 52 Franklin. I've got some Franklins. Let me see if I've got a 52. And Franklins are actually really tricky to work on, so I haven't gotten a whole bunch of them. We've got 53, 63, 63, 54, and a 63. I could track down a 52 for you if you'd like. I'll go ahead and give you a follow. That's a private account. Well, I tell you what, old Baldy. There's a button on my profile that says get a quote. Just tap on that and remind me that you're looking for a 52 $50, and we'll get that worked out. Franklins are notoriously difficult though, but I'd be happy to make you one. What does the back look like on those coins, please and thank you? Franklin, it's the Liberty Bell. It's got a little eagle here. Really nice prominent letters, $50. Yeah. Yeah, just go hit the button that says get a quote on my TikTok profile and tell me that I need to order a 52 Franklin, and I'll get that going. sometimes it's hard for me to remember stuff I need to do while I'm working on the live. So if you can contact me through there, that'd be great. What's the biggest ring I can make? Let's see here. So this one is a 1 ounce, see here, 1 ounce fine silver Canadian maple. And I have quite a few fine silver 1 ounce designs. I also have a couple sterling 1 ounce, but that's about where I stop, is 1 ounce rounds. That's the biggest I've done so far. 64 silver dollar. I have 64 quarters and half dollars. I don't have any $64. It's kind of tricky to get the inside of smaller rings, but we'll get it. And as far as 2011, that's going to be a state quarter year, or maybe it's past the state quarters. I think that might be an America the Beautiful series. And for 90% silver quarters, I stop at size 12 because I can't really get to 13 with them. But I can do clad quarters in size 12 and a half. It's going to be a copper quarter. If that's something you're interested in, I don't think I have them currently listed, but I could get it. I can just go through the get a quote button on my profile and let me know what you're looking for. I think I might be able to get a silver one up to a size 12 and a half for you as well. Yeah, size 18. Well, that's what I mean is with the 1 ounce silver rounds, I can get these quite a bit bigger than, say, like a quarter. So the cap on the silver quarters is a size 12. The cap on these, I could probably get this up to a 20. I think listed on the website, I have the highest size is an 18. Craig, if you want to tell me what ring size you need, that would make it a lot easier to figure out what you can get. Now we got a lot of that fire scale off there. It's looking really very nice. I'm going to go ahead and give it just a little bit of a polish. And I'm going to hop off of here. I'll probably be back on a little bit later today. I've got a couple more of these to work on. If anybody has any questions, now's the time to ask. If you haven't hit the follow button yet, hit the follow button. And if you want to be really nice, go to my profile and subscribe to me on YouTube as well. I've had a lot of trouble growing on YouTube, so if you've got 5 seconds, go to my TikTok profile, tap that YouTube button, and subscribe real quick. I really would appreciate it. Thank you guys for following. I hope y'all have a fantastic afternoon. And again, there's a whole lot of marked down items at coinringmaker.com. I think there's about 4 days left in October. Save 50% off a handmade coin ring. Go check it out. And I hope to catch you next time. 1878. Let me see. We've got a 1920, 1882, 1883, 1901, Which one were you looking for? 78, 1899, 1889, 1898, 1899, and a peace dollar. No, it doesn't look like I have any 1878 on hand. If you would like me to get one, just go through the get a quote button on my profile. Tell me I need to order one for you, and let me know the ring size you need, and we can get that rolling. I'll email you back after you fill out that brief little form on my website, or on my TikTok profile. It says get a quote. Anybody else have any questions? Thanks for stopping by, Savage. I really do appreciate you coming in and modding for me. You did a great job today. I think I found a new favorite. Very nice. Is it me? And we'll go ahead and try this on real quick. So you can wear these with the year facing out. You can also wear them with the state facing out. I've got pretty much all 50 states in copper and 90% silver. And the 90% silver ones are 50% off for the next 4 days. If you want to get you one, maybe get a loved one a cool Christmas gift, now's a good time to do it. This is what I'm wearing today. This is a Walking Liberty $50. All right, I will catch you guys next time. Thanks again for stopping by. Y'all have a great day.